Thanks, Haley. In our monthly checkup today, we are talking about radon, what it is, what it can do to our health, and what we should do about it. January is National Radon Action Month, and rates in New Hampshire do tend to be higher than the USA as a whole. A recent study showed that 30% of homes tested in the state have elevated radon concentrations. New Hampshire State epidemiologist Dr. Benjamin Chan is here to discuss some of the problems with radon here in New Hampshire. Dr. Chan, can you start off by telling us exactly what radon is?
Well, thank you for having me. Radon is a naturally occurring gas that can seep into your home. You can't see it, you can't taste it, you can't smell it, so you don't know that it's there unless you test for it. And it's a gas that's produced from the breakdown of radioactive material that naturally occurs in soils and rocks like granite, which we have a lot of in the state of New Hampshire. It can also come into your home through the water source. You can find radon in water, especially if it's an underground source of water like a private well. Open air sources like reservoirs and lakes and rivers aren't as much of a concern. The issue with water is not that you can ingest it necessarily, but more that if you shower and bathe and cook with it, the radon gas will be released in the air and then you can breathe it in. And somebody's exposure to radon very much depends on how long they're in their environment for, what kind of home they have, the construction, how airtight it is. So there's a lot of factors that go into this.
We always hear about it in the basement, right? That's part of the problem,
Yes.
I guess. What is the interaction between radon and human health?
So radon, as I mentioned, is a radioactive gas, and when you breathe it in, it can deposit small radioactive particles into your lungs, which over time can increase your risk of cancer. The higher the radon levels in your home, the higher the risk of cancer. If people smoke tobacco or if they burn certain fuels like wood and coal, this can also increase your risk of lung cancer above what would already be, a higher risk with radon. It's estimated that radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer after tobacco smoking, and it's estimated that about 20,000 or more cases of lung cancer deaths occur every year because of radon exposure.
What can we do here in the Granite State to reduce our risk of exposure?
And that's the key question, and people don't know that they're exposed to radon unless they test for it. And so it's recommended that everybody test their home environment for radon. There are different types of tests. There are short-term tests and long-term tests. The short-term tests involve a kit that you put into your home for a few days, and then you can ship it off to be tested. The longer-term tests sometimes go for 90 days or more, and this gives you a better idea about what your year-round exposure might be. Radon levels fluctuate in the home day to day. They can fluctuate month to month and season to season. Typically, they tend to be higher in the winter because the doors and windows are sealed up tight. But people can test their homes through a variety of mechanisms. There are certified technicians that can do this. And there are levels above which the EPA recommends that you try and get rid of radon. And there's ways to remove this from the air and water if it's found in the water to try and reduce your health risk.
All right. Dr. Benjamin Chan's Health Headlines, thank you so much for your time and your expertise.
Thank you.
And